What's up, YTPC? This is DSG Pipe Smoker, and I am doing a tobacco pipe review on this Dr. Grabow Grand Duke. It's a very inexpensive pipe. I got mine at Walgreens for about $33, $34. Made out of briar. Uses, in a certain light it'll appear brown. In some other lights, I feel like it's a higher, like an LED kind of light, it'll almost appear red in color. This particular one is a Billiard. Uses a saddle bit, and the button on that is pretty nice. I like it because it clenches really well. So it just kind of sits right in between your teeth. Clenches down really nice. It's a very light pipe. Well, not super light. I would say it's about 1.5 ounces. The bit on it, Grabow says this is an acrylic bit, and I'm sure that's true. To me, it feels more like the soft plastic that Missouri Meerschaum likes to use. But the nice thing about that is, in addition to the stem not oxidizing, it will develop some teeth marks relatively quickly, and it is a lot more comfortable to hold in your mouth. It's a lot more easier to clench, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Now, in terms of holding the pipe, there's not a whole lot to grab onto. This is especially true if your hands are a little bit bigger than mine. But it will hold on fairly well, again, because of its weight. It does a superb job of clenching. I know I've said that probably 5 times already. The chamber, in and of itself, is a little small. You can see I've been smoking in that. It's about 7/10 of an inch in diameter, little less than 3/4 of an inch, and it's a little less than 1.5 inches in depth. I would say it's about 1.3, 1.35 inches in depth, and it's got a very oval shape to the chamber, and that's really where all the magic is in a pipe tobacco, or in a pipe, is the chamber size and its geometry. Seems to smoke burley blends really well, especially dark-fired Kentucky. I can see why a lot of people back in the day smoked something like Carter Hall in it. Another really nice thing about it is it cakes really fast. There is a bowl coating in this, but just because a pipe has bowl coating in it doesn't guarantee that it's going to cake very well or very evenly. This one does. I never had to use any fractional step method like a quarter or half, third. I just smoked it, and I've had to ream it out about 4 or 5 times since I bought it little over a year ago. I smoke this thing pretty much all the time. It's constantly in my rotation. It does take a filter. You can use it if you want. I don't really use it. I've heard that filters are real hit and miss with Grabows, in terms of using them or not using them, because the draft hole can be very open. But I've had no problems with it so far. I don't really like filters all too much, but that's another video for another day. The only real disadvantage to this pipe, and it might just be this one in particular, they drilled the chamber a little too deep, so I did have to use some pipe mud. And it was smoking kind of wet before I did that. But once I made that little fix, this thing smokes like a freight train and doesn't get too hot. It's very comfortable to hold and to clench down on. If you're a new pipe smoker and you don't want to get a corncob, this is an excellent choice. If you want a briar pipe that you can kind of knock around a little bit, throw in your car, throw in your truck, whatever. This is a nice option. They are making these fairly regularly, and it's fairly inexpensive for a briar. So that has been my review, my very quick review on the Dr. Grabow Grand Duke in a billiard shape with a saddle bit. Hope you guys have a good day. And this has been another pipe smoking video from DSG Pipe Smoker, coming at you from the locksmith shop that I work at. Have a good day.